Good morning. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is back in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, no wearing of any hand garments unless it's for religious purposes only, no chewing of any gum or reading of any material, and you must be properly dressed when a judge asks you to turn on your cameras. Good morning again, Your Honor.
Good morning to you all on Zoom as well. Did I hear that the parties are ready on the Black matter?
Yes.
Okay, now calling the people versus Tamika Renee Black, ticket number SP 1230177, count 1, reckless driving, count 3, open alcohol in the vehicle as a passenger. Please state your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant, P74935. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Tamika Renee Black.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. We have no officer present. It is now 10:13 a.m. We do ask that all matters be dismissed due to no officer appearing in court.
One moment, please. So the court has verified or confirmed that Officer Tysar has not checked into the courtroom either virtually or in person. Therefore, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. However, Ms. Black, I'm going to strongly encourage you to ensure that you nor anyone in the vehicle with you ever have open alcohol. The next step just gradually will turn into OWI that you don't want on your record. Reckless driving, needless to say, I want my babies to come home at night. I'm sure your parents would like for you to come home at night, so slow down. It's nothing, I promise you, there, wherever you're trying to go, it's gonna be there when you get there. But you wanna get there and you wanna get there safely, right?
Yes.
But don't admit any guilt or responsibility at all. I'm gonna dismiss this matter without prejudice. I do wanna remind you though that, you've already paid the speeding ticket? Well, you got off good on this one because it's not in our system, but you also had a speeding ticket that they wrote on the same day. Will you triple check it? You checked about a ticket?
I never did.
No, she never got it.
Okay, my clerk confirms that you never got it either, so I'm gonna put never written, or I don't know, never issued. I'll write never issued on this one, but you're free to go.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
He canceled it out because he gave her the reckless driving.
So he wrote it and then just took it off, escalated it.
Ms. Hatcher, I'm sending you a chat, okay?
Okay. Did you get the chat I sent you?
These are all adjournments
Yeah.
for the most part. It looks like they all adjournments except for one. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. I'm about to chat you, actually.
Okay.
Do you have any of this? I'm gonna put it right there, something like this. Ready, Burgos?
Yes.
Now calling the people versus Miguel Burgos, ticket number 227-38014, count 1, no operator's license, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, please.
Se llama ahora el caso del pueblo versus Miguel Burgos, números de caso 227380141, no tener licencia en su persona, y 227380142, no tener seguro de vehículo, un delito menor.
Please state your name for the record, Madam Interpreter.
Yes, Your Honor. Evelyn Fillerole, certified court interpreter.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to translate from English to Spanish and from Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
You could put your hand down. Appearance.
Good morning. Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please
Todos
state
se
your name for the record, sir.
Que todos se presenten. Sí, su señoría, soy Amari Hatcher, la abogada representando al acusado. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
He's muted. Tell him to unmute.
Prenda su micrófono, señor.
Ya, perdón. Mi nombre es Miguel Ángel Burgos López.
Yes, excuse me. My name is Miguel Ángel Burgos Lopez.
Okay.
Your Honor, we have a recommendation for dismissals on both counts. He did provide valid documentation.
Su señoría, tenemos una recomendación de la fiscalía que los dos cargos tengan que ser desestimados y tenemos documentación.
Okay, the court is going to verify the SOS or the driver's
He
license.
has a Colombian driver's license, and the prosecutor indicated that the state of Michigan accepts international driver's license from from the country of Colombia.
Bueno, necesitamos verificar lo que dice la Secretaría del Estado. No, su señoría, sabemos que él tiene una licencia de conducir del país de Colombia y la fiscalía me ha asegurado a mí que el estado de Michigan acepta licencias del país de Colombia si están vigentes.
But you did in fact verify the insurance on the vehicle that was in question that day or insurance in his name currently?
Pero usted pudo verificar que había seguro de vehículo para el vehículo que él estaba manejando ese día o si es que él tiene seguro de vehículo.
The prosecution dismissed that count due to it not being his vehicle and him providing a valid driver's license.
No, la fiscalía quiso desestimar ese cargo debido a que no era el vehículo de él y que él tenía una licencia de conducir vigente.
Madam Interpreter, give me just one moment. Ms. Bogan, you're in court. So anything that you wouldn't do in a courtroom, please don't do on my Zoom. And we're live on YouTube. Okay, I can read your lips. Apologies accepted. Back on the Burgess case, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. I will adopt the people's recommendation and dismiss both matters without prejudice. You are free to go.
Bien, así que ahora volviendo a hablar del asunto del señor Burgos, vamos a desestimar los dos cargos sin prejuicio. Vamos a adoptar la recomendación de la fiscalía que los cargos queden desestimados.
Okay, he can sign off or I can remove him.
Bien, ya usted se puede ir.
Thank you, Madam Interpreter. You're free to go as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a blessed day.
Too, thank you.
Thank you.
Ready, Bogan?
Yes.
I'm sorry. No, go ahead. One moment. Civil infractions from 11/22. Is it Miss Bogan? Can you pronounce the first name? Bogan?
Ma'am, we can't hear you.
You're not on mute, but we can't hear you either. I'm gonna put you on mute. I want you to unmute yourself and see if that helps. Unmute.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay.
All right, so now calling the people versus, oh, you didn't tell me how to pronounce your first name, ma'am.
Unmute.
Wait a minute, let me fix it. Let me see.
Is it Dario?
Yes.
Now calling the people versus Dario Marie Bogan, ticket number P1408651, one count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Please state your appearance for the record, counselor.
Good morning, Amari Hatcher, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Dario Marie Bogan.
And today, go ahead, Ms. Hatcher.
We have a recommendation for dismissals on this count. She did pay her other 2 tickets, so the prosecution is recommending a dismissal on the 3rd count.
Okay. The court will adopt the people's recommendation and dismiss the 3rd count without prejudice. Ms. Bogan, just be sure and clear about who you're allowing to drive your vehicle. If you think that they're not licensed, don't allow them. Because people can have the actual physical card, but it could be suspended and you're still responsible.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it was my son, and I know he had license, but he must have had all the tickets. I guess.
I have one of them. I see it in the mail all the time. Have a good day, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You too. Right. Okay.
Does it matter whether we do Brunson or Binion first?
It doesn't.
Ms. Binion, will you please turn your camera on?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great.
We're now calling the people versus Felicia Rakita Binion, ticket number P1422973, count 1, driving while license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, 16 to 20 miles over the posted speed in a school zone. Please state your appearance for the record, counselor.
Good morning, Amari Hatcher, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Felicia Benya.
We do have a recommendation for Ms. Binion to plead responsible to blockading. All other matters will be dismissed.
Thank you, because I was gonna ask. Does she also have valid insurance, or is it just as part of the plea?
It's not her vehicle. The other individual was written a ticket for that. So as part of the plea, they dismissed.
All right, and is that your understanding of the plea agreement, Ms. Binion?
Yes,
Okay, stipulate to 4 corners of the ticket, counselor, for the factual basis, and stipulate to probable cause on dismissals.
So stipulated.
Thank you. The court will adopt the people's recommendation and dismiss counts 1 and 2 without prejudice and enter a plea of responsible to count 3 for the amended charge of blockading. Ms. Binion, that the fines and fees in this matter is going to be $175. Would you be able to pay that within the next 2 weeks, or do you need 30 days?
I could pay 100 in the next 2 weeks, and I could do the 75 about the next probably 2
Okay.
weeks.
So I'm gonna make it 30 days. I'm gonna give you 30 days. You can go online and pay it the way that the way that you see fit, the way that your budget will allow you to do it. You could just go on to 36districtcourt.org to do that. As long as it's paid before or by July 26th, you never have to come back to court on this matter. If it's not paid by July 26th, I do expect to see you that morning at 8:30 in this courtroom
Okay,
on Zoom.
it'll be paid.
You have a good day.
Thanks. You too.
Mr. Brunson, you can turn your camera on, sir. So, 791 is on here. And then it's 791, 792. Wait a minute, it may be another one. Yeah. Tell me what we're doing with this one. It's three of them. Give it back. Sorry. Sorry. Now calling the people versus Anthony Terrence Brunson, ticket number P14178182, count one, driving with revoked license. Ticket number P14177179, count one, disregarding red signal. Count two, tinted windows, front driver, passenger windshield. More than 4 inches. Please state your appearance for the record.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Anthony Brunson.
Your Honor, Mr. Brunson has completed the Michigan Good Driving Improvement course, and due to his completion of that course, the prosecution is offering a 3-month delayed sentence with respect to the disregarding red signal. All other matters will be dismissed.
A 3-month delay sentence for the red signal?
I'm sorry, for the improper equipment, and the other 2 matters will be dismissed.
That's still a civil infraction. Are you sure he didn't say for the revolt, driving while
Maybe
revoked?
for revoked. So is that
Okay,
okay?
that makes sense.
Okay.
So 3 months, I could do a 3-month delay sentence on the revoked, driving with revoked license. And probably because Mr. Brunson, are you trying to get your license back?
I am in the process, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so he's agreeing to dismiss it after 3 months so that you are able to do that after 3 months or whatever else you need to do in order to handle that. But you talked to Attorney Hatcher in the breakout room. Did she advise you of your rights?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. I'm going to turn your attention to December 21st, 2022. Were you driving a 2011 silver Chevy?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you in the area of Connor and Canfield in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
Yes.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
And were your license actually revoked at that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied.
And stipulates probable cause on the dismissals?
So stipulated.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Brunson for driving with revoked license, dismissing counts 1 and 2 on ticket number ending in 7179 without prejudice. Mr. Brunson, it looks like you're at work now. Are you working? You're currently working?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
So we're gonna place you on a 3-month delay sentence, which means that you are not to get any further tickets. So if you don't have a driver's license, you're gonna start catching Ubers or buses or phone a friend, but no more driving on your revoked
Yes.
license. Because if you incur any more tickets or have any contact with police, then this delay sentence, this will go on your record. If you don't have any contact and you stay out of trouble and you pay the fines and fees that I'm going to assess, then we will take this off and dismiss this from your record altogether. You understand?
Okay.
All right. And the
Yes, Your
fines
Honor.
fees in this case is going to be $220. We will see you back here on September 26th at 8:30 a.m. It's September, let me
Okay.
that's a weekend. September 26th at 8:30 a.m. Fines and fees paid, no further contact, and we'll dismiss your matter at that point.
Thank you.
Have a good day. You have any
Thank you.
questions?
No, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Let me go into the other rooms and get in touch with Attorney Gus.
Thank you. You want to run it by me? What is it that you?
Well, one
see?
person didn't respond. He looks like he's at work, so I just need to check back and make sure he is responsive. He offered me pleas for the 2 other individuals. They don't want to take advantage of them, so I just need to talk back to him about that.
Oh, okay.